Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Well, we are going to be starting another series. Now this series is going to be covering HTML and CSS. So we're going to start off with how to set up HTML in Visual Studio Code. Now Visual Studio Code is my editing software, my program editing software. That's the one you see me using in all the videos. Now, in all my videos that I do programming, in the description I leave a link to Visual Studio Code where you can download it for either PC or Mac. I'm on Mac right now, but it really doesn't matter. So I'm gonna show you how you can set up Visual Studio Code's HTML with a live server, so you can test everything right there and then. Okay, so as you guys can see right now, I've searched up live server in the extensions on Visual Studio Code. So it's these squares, it's like a square, 3 squares here and then one like a little bit off. And if you hover over it, it says extensions. Now, I searched up live server and then it'll be the top one. 5.61 is the time that I'm at right now. And it'll have this kind of logo, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so you want to install it. And then once you install it, you want to restart Visual Studio Code. Okay, so once you guys have installed it, now you're ready to activate your live server. And the way that you do that is you come over to your name and you want to right click on it and it says top one, open with live server. And it only does this if it's a HTML file. So if you do open with live server, it'll open up on Google Chrome your live server. Now, whatever we put inside of our HTML program will show up here in the live server. Okay, so now that we've got the live server set up and we have HTML, now you are ready to start your HTML programming. Now, the way that you do this in VS Code is that VS Code has a very, very nice way of doing HTML. So sometimes you have to type out this, but luckily, if you just do exclamation mark in Visual Studio Code, and then you can either do tab or enter, it'll open it up to do this. So this is basically the core of your website with HTML. This is the thing that will most likely need to be there. Some of it doesn't need to be there, but it's just very recommended. So here is where we put the title. So I can change this to test. And then now if I was to come back over to Google Chrome, and well, first you have to save all of them. So you go File, Save. Now if I was to come back over here and reload the page, you would see up here it says test. So now we can come back over to Visual Studio Code and we can start working on our program. So basically there are different parts of the in HTML, there's different parts of the HTML setup, and everything that you want to be able to see, everything you want to actually be able to be there in front of you on the website page needs to go inside of the body tag. Now, the body is, like I said, where you put everything, and it needs to be, well, it's basically the main part, I'd say. But then you also have the head over here, which is where this is the control area, I like to say. So what you'll learn later in this series is that you can access CSS through this head tag, and then anything after will be programmed in CSS. So CSS is also very good for, well, it's used for changing the properties of HTML. So guys, we have just gone over how to set up HTML in Visual Studio Code. Now, we'll be doing more videos and actually teaching you stuff, but this is just the setup for the the very, very, very basic beginners of HTML, and like you just started or you just opened up Visual Studio Code. So I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.